we focus on the commercialization of the local technologies. And the reason why we choose the local technology instead of get licensing from the overseas technology is we want to help in prospering the technology ecosystem in Malaysia, as well as for the technology commercialization in Malaysia. In Safari, we focus on two niches. The first one is the green technologies, and the second one is more or less to the green technology also, which is the environmental friendly technology. And to be specific, for the moment, we produce products based on the advanced material, and these advanced material technologies can help in the save the environment, and at the same time can give values to the people as well. So we believe in Safari, we see that the importance of value to be shared among the people in the community. So actually economy is being prospered by the people, and actually the values inside the economy should be distributed back to the people in the society. That's what we believe in the company. And what we see also is sustainable economy is one of the keys to deliver the sustainable values to the people in the country and community. So, ladies and gentlemen, one of the elements in the sustainable economy is by we call the converting waste to wealth, and actually, those converting waste to wealth is our theme of choice today. So we know in Malaysia, and actually we are all know that many factories in Malaysia, many industries, and also many manufacturing plants in Malaysia, they produce a lot of waste to the environment, and some of the waste we know that it's very harmful and dangerous to the environment, to the human beings, also dangerous to the organism, including animals. So we in Safari, we take this opportunity to help a bit to save the environment, and we take our part to give significant impact to both society and also environment. And we believe that our small steps in Safari will give a bigger impact later, because we inherit this nature, we inherit this beautiful world from our next generation, and we have to pass down this beautiful earth to our next generation in a very good condition. That's we believe in Safari. And ladies and gentlemen, green technologies and also environmental friendly technologies are the main targets in the company. These two concepts are very popular and very famous worldwide. Actually, everyone know about this. Actually, we would like to invite also and encourage all people in here to share your insights later on, share your thoughts, share your opinions about these topics, about the green technology, about the environmental friendly technologies, and maybe we can find a collaboration later. We're also looking forward to we hope to see actually a better environment, a better future, a better world for the next generation. So that's all from Safari. Thank you so much for your attention.
Thank you very much.
Uh,
So next, please welcome Sama-Sama Jaga Services to deliver your presentation. So whenever you're ready.
Okay, hello everyone. Can you hear me? How's my audio?
Yes.
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
All right, so I would like to share my screen. Okay, first of all, I would like Assalamualaikum and very good morning. Can you see my screen? Okay. So thank you for the organizing committee, our distinguished speaker from the previous session, and all the participants in this event. So my name is Aizat. I'm the founder, CEO for Sama-Sama Jaga. So before I elaborate further, I would like to share our mission in this company. So our team is on a mission to improve the quality of care for stroke patients at their home. And why is that so? If anyone have experience having a family members who got stroke, maybe you can relate. But if you haven't, then I would like you just to share the common scenario or problem that usually occur. So whenever our loved one, especially our parents, diagnosed with stroke, this is where family conflict will emerge. And why is that so? Because family members need to step in and act as a caretaker. So as a children, it's a natural thing to do, to fill in the role as a self-carer, because that's what children are supposed to do, right? We need to take care of our parents, especially after they've been taking care of us since the beginning of years of life. Okay, so but we have always neglected the fact that being a self-carer is actually a full commitment job, whereby you have involved things like bathing, feeding, have to do a bit of exercise, handling the emotion of the stroke patients, and then changing diapers and appointments. And it started to create some conflict because most of us are actually students, and maybe you are working, and we have other commitments as well. So these are the ones that eventually will lead to suboptimal care of the stroke patient at home, and then we started to see complications in hospital. So what solution that we wanted to bring is actually rather simple, is whereby we are connecting caregivers or unemployed nurses with stroke patients at their home, and to deliver the basic nursing care by our innovative home-based module. So in other words, we are a marketplace. And what are we, why do we exist in the market is rather simple, because our intention is really clear, because we wanted to help the stroke patients and the family members have a good experience in this new journey, because nobody has experience whenever family members diagnosed with stroke. It's definitely something new, and our aim is we want to make it soothing for them, because hopefully it's not something that is bitter, rather than an experience that is more enjoyable. And then we strongly believe that the challenge of taking the role as a caretaker in the family need to be shared, and hence the name Sama-Sama Jaga comes across. So our value proposition is definitely our main concern is the stroke patient. The recovery is our main intention. And whenever the family members engage with our services, they have more time, they will become more productive, and then less mental health issues. And at the same time, we are creating job opportunity for caregivers and unemployed nurses. So just to share how do we onboard our caregivers in their journey. So we provide some training, a one-day training, and then they will have some tagging or practical session before they climb up the ladder as a caregiver in terms of the seniority. Depends on how much hours that they clock in based on the assignments. So at the same time, we understood that our service is purely, our business is purely service. And at the same time, we wanted to inject some technology so that everything is actually smooth, user-friendly for the customer side. And this is the customer profile that whoever engaged with us, they can see who's the caregiver on board, what's the thing procedure has been done throughout the day, and then they can feel near to the family members despite they're working at the office or maybe overseas. So these are the things we wanted to bring in the services. So for the caregiver profile, is rather straightforward. They can see the assignment, and then they can chart in whatever is necessary, and then at the same time, whenever they clock in and clock out, the payment will be entered their wallet, and if they want to withdraw the money, they can just request it and it will process. So this is our team. We actually have a bunch of doctors in our team. We have 20 years experience in medical industry, and at the moment, Natasha joined us as a business advisor, and Atira is our project manager, and we have a good engineering team together. And this is our little achievement so far. We are rather new in the market, early, I would say late 2021, and we won a Super 2020 grant. We are finalists for Khazanah, and recently we are on board in the Cyber Soft Landing Zone program. And this is my last slide. I just want to tell you that we are super new, and definitely we are just getting started. There's a lot of hills that we need to climb, and definitely there's a lot of downs rather than up in the startup industry. And I would love to connect to everyone. We really need the support, feedback, comments, or anything. And I guess that's about it. And for the team that company Sama-Sama Jaga we handle for the session later, it's a health tech team. For that, I would say thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Aizat. Next, we have Hive Apps to share their presentation. So whenever you're ready.
Hello everyone, Assalamualaikum.
Salam.
Can you hear me clearly?
Yes.
Okay, great. I'm going to share my screen. Can everyone see my screen? Hello?
Yes, we can see it clearly.
Great. Okay, Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to all. Special thanks to Dr. Suzy, the host, and the organizer, Leave the Nest, for doing a great job in organizing and hosting this forum today. Our earlier speaker, Talent Corp, Cyberview, and participating companies and startup, and also fellow students. Okay, my name is Amirul. I'm the CEO and founder of Hive. I'm
Aku
so
sudah bagi
delighted to be part in today's forum to share to all of you about our company goals, vision and mission, where we are revolutionizing the car detailing industry to deliver new experience to all vehicle owner in Malaysia and the impact that we want to bring to the market. Okay. In Hive, we understand the car detailing owner pain points like no one else. Three of the major problem will be unstable sales traffic, where it dominated, where high sales traffic increase during weekend and public holiday. They are very less during weekdays. Second, traditional and inefficient marketing and sales campaign. And third is unstable labor chain, where it dominated by the foreign laborers. So with that, Hive aims to digitize the one we call the underserved and neglected car detailing industry, as Hive is the first car detailing ecosystem platform to connect the dots from user, merchant, supplier in one digital platform. We deliver what market needs, and they are in high demands of three of the point given from my screen. As we can provide the convenience of online schedule booking, the convenience to all of your car detailing needs, and having the security of receiving quality services delivered by our merchant, by our brands. So therefore, Hive is the right solutions to two segmentation of problem. The first one will be the user, like all of you here, where you can now schedule your appointment. You will be able to locate and navigate to the nearest car detailing center within 10-kilometer radius wherever you are. You will be receiving notification on merchant promotion and getting rewarded throughout Malaysia, enjoying the same loyalty program to all car detailing center or car washes in Malaysia. And point system, of course, to redeem voucher from our affiliate partners, or even you can claim your free wash or coating. Okay, moving on. Second is the business owner. They can now increase their sales traffic via our apps, having a strategic partner for their marketing and sales campaign, upscale their industry skill by our academy through the training and courses provided, and a better operation management by our post system. Okay. Car detailing is a part of automotive industry. In Hive, we can see huge potential to this market through this industry, as Malaysia automotive industry is the third largest in Southeast Asia and the 23rd largest in the world, where they contributed 40 billion ringgit to our country GDP, and yet countless car wash are fragmented and they are running silos. So with that potential market, is a proof that the market is good and our apps is a proven solution. Close to a year now from our beta launch in April last year, we managed to onboard 100 merchant only in Klang Valley with 2,100 users and having more than 3,000 transaction. And entering to this second quarter of the year, we will expand to northern Malaysia, as we receive high numbers of demand from the northern car detailing business owner to be part of us. Okay. So this is the proof what I mentioned earlier, that car detailing is fragmented, as we have the unfair advantage to tap into the market from ecosystem platform perspective in order for us to capture bigger market share and better retention strategy. And this is what I mean by ecosystem, because we are not just buy and sell, we are connecting the dots from all these business components. And we entering 2022 this year with high motivation and ambition. We are now complete and can't wait to roll out our value services, point system and post system module to further strengthen our position in the market. And this is our go-to market strategy. One of the best moment I had during our launch phase, where we on the ground scouting, roaming around KL, Selangor area, onboarding merchant, approach the car clubs and car related community, where we also station at our merchant premise to promote our apps to all customers to be our first user. And we are now moving to phase 2 and phase 3, which we will move into the bigger market of general car user and unleashing the less exploited women driver market. As we know, 40 to 50% of Malaysian workforce are women, and that means a potential of huge new pipeline of passenger car. So adding to that value, here are some of our corporate partners. One of them is Alliance Bank, where Hive merchant are enjoying low rates in opening CASA account and benefit in other Alliance Bank financial services. As for marketing tools, Hive merchant will be featured in Alliance Bank support local platform for wider range of audience as part of our strategy to help the merchant. And we are also in the running to close our discussion of partnership with Soka and Mediaku, where this will enable us to tap into more of passenger car database and ramp up our growth, of course. So with that, we managed to catch media attention to cover our story, and we are glad to be part in the Cyberview Accelerator Program Cohort 16, where the program definitely helps our team for a better strategic direction, a good resources for us to reach a product market fit company, and mentorship for us to add more value to the automotive industry, of course. In Hive, we are motivated to transform the traditional business like car detailing to a better future through digital economy. And as a local startup ourselves, we do understand the local gig employee pain points. So therefore, we provide a career journey from gig employee to gig entrepreneur. So moving on to my last slide, this is the key drivers of Hive, where we have the unfair advantage of industry leaders on board with total collective of more than 80 years combined worth of experience, of course. A little bit of introduction about myself. I'm a computer engineering graduate, which happen to be in automotive industry for 8 years now, and I do also run my own car detailing center. I have high obsession into cars and tech, where I admire how technology can be tweaked and adjusted for things to work better and to deliver a good and positive outcome. And today I'm looking forward to hear your crazy ideas, and who knows that it will result to a better future of tomorrow. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Amiro, for your presentation. Next, we'll have Move Robotics Indra Berhad.
Okay, can I start? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Right. My name is Faisal. I'm the project executive of Move Robotics, Sdn Berhad. So good morning and hello everyone. So our mission for Move Robotics is to free humans from dull and dirty, tough and dangerous tasks. That's our mission. And going forward, our vision is to accelerating the rise in autonomous robots and smart ops in Asia. Okay. This is our founding members. Here we have Mr. Azali as our CEO, and then Azizul as our COO, and then we have Mohaji as our Chief Technical Officer. So these founding members have 11 years of experience in we have 11 years of experience in improving and perfected our technology, and it's ready to be used. Okay. So our achievement we have achieved with Traju Superb and Cyberview, and also over here Petronas Future Tech 2.0. All right. Next, our clients. We have collaborated with UTM, PISAS, KKTM, BP, Balik Pulau, and MIMOS. All right, who are we? We are an R&D company. We do autonomous mobile robot technology and harnessing the power of robots. So basically, we do AMR, autonomous mobile robots. So there's two sections. One is autonomous, one is mobile robot. What is the meaning of autonomous? Independent and having the power of to make its own decision. And then mobile robots is a robot that is capable of moving in the surrounding in a simple way locomotion. All right. So there's two types of autonomous technology that we do. One is AGV, autonomous guided vehicle, and one is AMR, autonomous mobile robot. So what is AMR? I will show you the video. As you can see, the robot just move by its own autonomously, and avoided the obstacles and towards the point that we pointed the robot lah. Okay. All right. Okay. This is AGV, as I mentioned just earlier, autonomous guided vehicle. So it uses the line to guide the robot moving forward or any kind of movement lah. So it's guided by the line, any kind of line. Specifically, it's magnetic line lah. Okay. So next, this is AMR, as you can see from the previous video. It moves autonomously, brings up the table. Okay. And then it brings to the place that you yeah. Okay. All right. Moving forward. When is to use MR? We want to use it in a high frequency moving item, complex environment, continuous changing surroundings, and cannot be installed a magnetic guided area, on demand item transferring tasks. So there's a lot of types of AMR. This is indoor type. There's good to person's robot, collaborative autonomous mobile robot, autonomous industrial vehicles, forklifts and everything. And then there's an outdoor autonomous mobile robot. There's basically there's two. One is the sidewalk delivery robot, and one is on-road autonomous van or pod. Okay, in MR we use ROS. ROS is the operating system that operates the robot. It's something like iOS, like Android, something that open source. We achieved in 2021, and we're going for 2022 and moving forward, as you can see. So we target into what do you call that? Agriculture to do autonomous. All right, we have also training center in collaboration with MTDC, Malaysian Technology Development Corporation in UPM Serdang. So this is our autonomous center. We do live training session to teach you guys on how to operate the robot and using RS system and everything. So over here, yeah, as you can see, that's our robot over here. Yep. So yeah, if you contact us to do training, we can train you guys on how to do ROS and autonomous mobile robot lah. All right, that's about it. Thank you very much. You guys can scan here and let's have a coffee. All right, thank you.
Thank you so much. So before we move on to the next presenter, it'll be great if the presenter can move to the podium at the front so that we can see your avatar clearly. Thank you. So next, we have Akmanan Biomedical Sdn Bhd. So please move whenever you're ready.
Boleh? Tak dengar. Saya tengah awak cakap saya dekat dari dekat ni. Okay.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Can you hear me?
Yes.
And you see my slide, right?
Yes.
Okay, on the far left, it was the first board members of me and three children. But now we are now into three, which myself, Muhammad Nasir, my fourth, and Abrahman is my fifth child. So we are now focusing on making Harun extracts as active pharmaceutical ingredient. We are now stationed at the UPM MTDC Technology Center or Incubation Center. So in what they call it in brief writing, we are now focusing on Haruan cream as a safe, effective and natural complementary medicine for eczema and psoriasis. Our product is non-steroidal, non-carcinogenic, and we also using the products to help those people cleansing, refreshing, moisturizing, and soothing irritation, and so on and so forth. So we are here to share our experience, our knowledge, and our technology, so that we can bring in the technology from lab to the hospital as well as to the general public. As one know that eczema is everybody disease, and it is occurring in almost every country in the world. And now we have at least 800 million people worldwide suffering from eczema. And then, of course, as a natural products, we are finalizing our own activities into Haruan agropharmaceutical industry, that we involve pre-harvest to produce Haruan at high quality as need to be. And then we produce the extracts, and then finally we produce the extracts and the products that we are required to serve the public. And these are the collaborators that we work with since 1985, internally in Malaysia, as well as some universities in Europe, in China, in Japan, in Australia, and ASEAN countries. And far right, I have the statistics of last year, what do you call it, the eczema cases in the world, and then it is increasing every year. And as I mentioned there, the prevalence in children below 6 years is increasing, especially in urban area. And right now, there's no specific treatment for the disease, and we are hoping to come in as a complementary or maybe in future as alternative to the treatment. And this is again the summary of my work that we have done, and we are advertising this worldwide, and we are also making into different languages: Mandarin, Japanese, Arabics, Spanish, French, and so on. So basically that is what we are, and we are looking forward for those who are interested to come into helping us in collaboration, venturing, and so on and so forth. Because although we are now a family base, but we are open to others to come in and help us to make everything in reality. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Prof. So next to present is Humanome Lab, all the way from Japan.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right.
So it will be great if you can move a bit to the podium.
Sorry, I cannot see I cannot share the screen because some browser prohibited that. So wait a sec. Can you see my screen? Not yet?
Not yet.
All right. Oh, wait a sec. Wait a sec. Sorry, I need to change some setup. So I will talk without any slide. Sorry. I myself is a president of Humanome Lab, and we are started 3 years ago. And I myself is a machine learning researcher, 20 years. So I started when I started my research. At that time, no people working on recent AI structure, but in my research, we started to use the many data set, and which is now current AI is required much data set at the time, which is we are doing. We are research about that. Anyway, I'm in this company. We are focusing on the redefine your condition with AI, which means recently the healthcare systems or medical hospital systems, they are very growing up, and but still the problem is how to combine the medical system with our real health system, health statuses. So we are working on AI we are developing AI which is help your system, the measure your health and also you can check the health system based on some digital devices. Like I myself have a Fitbit and watches. So anyway, after that, we collaborate with many Japan pharmaceutical companies like Astellas, Daiichi Sankyo, Takeda, and Eisai. And we now talking about how to make observe our health systems, how to and also how to take drugs with proper time. We don't know how to do it, but still we are discussing about that anyway. So, and also our very strong point is AI. We make many AI systems. We have the many experience about AI systems, which can we have collaborate with the agricultural companies and also yes, at the pharmaceutical company and also national medical centers. So we together making new AI systems with such companies. But still, the AI is just a starting point, I think. So the current AI is only used by AI engineer or data scientists. They are just only 1 or 2% of the peoples. So we would like to share our AI experience to other people. We are also developing an AI system with any programming languages. So just clicking browsers, you can make a new AI, and you can testing your AI on it, and you can find how AI changed your life and your business. So you can do it. At last, sorry, I can share my screen, but I will change my I will change my setting up later, but I would like to share about the last thing, which is a very important one. We start the AI course, so which is AI lecture course, with Lebanese and Lebanese Malaysia, which is jointly working with Japan researchers and the graduate students, and with Malaysian people, jointly thinking about what kind of AI system is good, and also what kind of AI is required to making healthcare systems. So the usual AI course is just based on the techniques, like what is a labeled one, what is the unlabeled systems, like that. But in this course, we think about based on some active working, which means we think about a new system, and then we thought about what is a quite important, what is a really important technique, what is a really important system, and how to make a new AI system together with Japanese people and Malaysian peoples. So sorry, if you are quite interested about that, please come to our booth. In our booth, we would like to discuss about how AI changed our healthcare system. So if you are interested about this topic, please come to our booth. At that time, I will share my slides. Sorry, this time. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your presentation. So next, we will have Robopreneur Sundram Berhad.
Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Suzy, nampak slide saya tak?
Okay, nampak betul.
Okay, terima kasih. Okay, good morning everyone. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So I will quickly share our company profile. So our company was established in 2015, and our core business is in service robotics, AI and software.
Sorry, doctor. Can you make it full screen?
Full screen already.
It seems like from our end, it's not full screen.
Okay. Let me share again, yeah.
All right.
Nampak?
Nampak, but still not full screen.
Not full screen, eh? Maybe I just maintain this screen. Maybe I have problem.
Yeah. Okay.
So our core business is in service robotics, AI and software, additive manufacturing, also medical technology. Our key industry is service hospitality, medical and healthcare, industrial cleaning, also education. Yeah? So the service industry is actually is the big chunk of world's GDP. Most of the country, 50% of their GDP is actually in service industry. For Malaysia also, last year our service industry covered more than 50%, it's around 55%. And in fact, during the COVID-19, the service industry actually hit the most, where there was a report that more than 30,000 business was closed due to the COVID-19. These are not only lost to the business itself, but also lost to the people that are working in the service industry. Yeah? So why this service industry is very important but yet so fragile? Because most of them is actually at the SME level, and they are actually very fragile in terms of financial, and they are very much manual labor intensive, lack of automation. And recently the increase of minimum wages also will increase the labor cost. So our business is actually tackling this issue, where the market for professional service robot already reached up to 6.7 billion USD, and this is actually last year up to 12%. This is a report by the IFR. So we are a company that providing service robotics product and solution for professional and domestic users. Our business pillar is on the service and hospitality, medical and healthcare, industrial cleaning, also education. We are covering more than 70% of our local service robotics market in Malaysia. We have sold more than 300 robots, and we have served more than 1,000 clients. Yeah. So our business strategy is actually we have three business strategy. The first one is focusing on the product. Yeah, so we are providing high-end robotics products, and then the second is actually focusing on the solution. This is actually to solve the client's problem, because service robotics is actually very individualized. Yeah, so we need to understand the client's problem and customize the solution according to the